Well, hello, group piano teachers. It's good to see you. I haven't been on here live for a while. Welcome. I hope you get to watch this on your own time. I am Dorla Price Aparicio. I teach group piano in Texas, and I've been doing this since 1986. I want to start something this week, every day between now and May 22nd. I'm going to come on here and talk about one thing, one idea, one question, one thing I wish someone had put in front of me earlier in my teaching career. So today I want to start with a question, and it's a simple one. What does it actually mean to teach piano to a 4, 5, 6 year old? Now, what we assume it means, no, that's not what we're talking about. Not what our training has told us it means, but what it really requires. Because here's what I see happen with a lot of teachers, including a younger version of me, when a very young child sits at the piano for the first time in our studio. We move them towards note reading too quickly, or we don't have them at the piano at all, mostly because we do not understand what they are capable of doing. And then we wonder why we have such a hard time teaching this age group. Here's what I know after many years of teaching young musicians. A 4, 5 year old's brain and their body, they're still developing. And that ability to interpret symbols, decode their meaning, translate that into a physical instruction, and then send that instruction to their fingers all at the same time. That is an enormous cognitive task. It is not impossible, but it requires a foundation that most young beginners have not yet built. And then the physical side is just as important. The fine motor control it takes to move fingers independently at the piano, that is still developing in young children. We cannot rush this by putting harder music in front of them. And that's what we tend to do in our method books. Each song just builds on the other, and we give them more and more and more. So when a young student sits down at the piano and struggles, when the concepts they don't stick, um, when the practice falls apart at home, when the child seems to go backwards between lessons, that is, it's not a child problem. It is not a parent problem. It is a mismatch problem. We are asking children to do something before they are developmentally or musically ready. And then we blame the child's age, the parent, or ourselves, when the real issue is that the approach was not designed for how young children actually learn. So that is why I'm calling this developmental mismatch. And it shows up early when we teach children in that age group, the early childhood music. I'm sorry, early childhood age group, which starts around 3 or 4. We do that over and over again, more than we want to realize. So this week, I'm going to talk about exactly where it shows up and what to do instead. Because there's a different way to approach this age group, one that works where children actually are, not where we wish they were, and one that builds real musicians, not just children who come to your studio to have fun. So on May 22nd, Mindy and I will be teaching a live training session called a complete teaching approach for teaching beginners ages 4 through 6. I'm going to walk you through the specific challenges this age group presents and show you exactly how to address each one in a way that is developmentally sound and practical for your studio. If you teach this age group or you want to, I would love to have you there. The registration link is in the comments. Come back tomorrow, right here on Facebook. I will be talking about another aspect of teaching young beginners and where piano teaching should actually begin. So I'll see you then, and thanks for listening.